Guys, I'm back with Arkham here. I'm pretty sure we're going to eat. He's been very active, so we're going to see. We'll know pretty quickly. I have better get catch cup ready just in case, because he is starting to get some size to him and continues to get. Well, I can't say faster because they're pretty damn quick when they're small too. But let's see what he does with. Oh yeah, we're hungry. It's pretty much a given, huh? I'm curious if I can make this work or not. Let's see. Without it getting in our way. I don't know if that's going to give us enough light on him. Oh, that's not too bad, huh? Let's okay, so I'll let you guys watch him for a couple of minutes. He should do some nifty moves for us. I'll get some water in his water dish over here. He's got two water dishes because one's completely webbed up and the other one's partially webbed up, so I kind of just fill them both up. One will get wicked out by the web, but the other one will keep full. So yeah, stuff that's incoming this week. And again, this could be a 1 package week, a 2 package week, or a 3 package week. I'm not really entirely sure how this is going to go. Let me see if I can do this and make this. Bear with me just for a minute. Get rid of this. That's not doing anything for us, is it? You almost need the light here. Can I get him so you guys see him better? This one. There we go. Much better. The ring light works okay for behind, the camera or like on the camera itself. But when you try to put it like on top of the enclosure, like I have this little square LEDs, these ones work much better for top lighting like this. You can see there's some pretty fine detail here. But anyway, like I said, it could be a 1, 2, or 3 package week. Definitely going to be one should be in on Tuesday for sure, and that is pretty much going to be a mystery box. I'm not going to have any idea what is coming in. Again, this was, I sent some spiders to friends because of their passion for them. Some avicularia, Salmopaeus, a handful of pokies. We did a few, they sent a few things back. I have an ornithoctone species louse coming from them once it's all set and ready to go. 3-inch female. I'm really stoked about that. But they asked for kind of a wish list of stuff that I wouldn't mind getting, and they're doing a little bit of shopping at Tinley this weekend. And they're very nice, generous people. So who knows what. I hope they don't go overboard. But yeah, they're not going to tell me what they're getting. They're just going to tell me what kind of enclosures I need to have set up for them, and that box will be here Tuesday. So I'm not sure if I should be scared or, I'm excited because I to kind of not know what I'm getting, even though I did give them it was a pretty long list of stuff that I'd be interested in, stuff that I'd be looking for. Couple Asian species, couple dwarf species, a few brachy juvenile females that I'd like to pick up, like a Hamori and an Amelia, because mine are males, of course, so far. Oh, you're going to just hang out over there, are you? So every time I move, I should just stay where I'm at, huh? So you can see how he's got a lot of the green now. His abdomens are really, really small on this molt. So the next molt, I would imagine he will mature. That's my guess. Don't go underneath there. Just hang out here with us. There you go. So that's one deal. Again, I mean, some, I can't remember, some Acanthoscurria species I think I put on there. Blasiodora difficilis, a handful of other things. Dwarf species like Cereocosmus elegans, Rite, Litzi. I'd like to get all those. But again, you know, I mean, the dwarf species are probably better for me because they take up less room. But what are you doing? Why down there? No one can see you down there. So that package should be here Tuesday. She's going to give me some clues, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out a couple of them anyway. But again, I hope she doesn't go overboard. And then I have a package from Tom Patterson coming. I'm not sure when. It'll be sometime this coming week. And that's the red fang wandering spider. I think that's from Malaysia. That'll be just a 1/4-inch sling, so we won't be able to see much of it, but he says they do grow extremely quick, and to feed often is what he told me. Feed often. So what I'm going to do is go through my roaches and try to get a bunch of nymphs out and ready into one little area, so that they're all, the tiny nymphs are all readily available for me. It's a lot easier to try and fish them out of one container than try to fish them out with all the other guys. And then a Ceratojaris marshalli sling. Those are the things that are coming from him. And then, of course, I still have the 5 Terranochila species coming from Austin. He's supposed to get that shipment today. When he's going to ship, that I don't know. So I would hope we get them next week, but I'm not 100% positive on that. Really looking forward to getting those in. They're all about 1-inch. 3 of the Marinus tetes and 2 of the Mozambique, so they'll just go into the baseball cubes. Yeah, so we have some enclosures that we'll have to set up. Get ready for those guys to come in. The marshalli will just go in probably a vial because it's only a 1/2 inch, and the same thing with the red fang. It'll go into a tall vial with a piece of like cork, not cork tube or cork bark, but like a piece of like the cork board. I'll just cut a strip of that and put that in there for the spider to climb on because I need that to molt. So that's kind of what's coming up. And then everything that I had listed before for sale is still for sale. So the sale of the OBT female and the Pulcher, he changed his mind a little bit. He's going to get some smaller things, which is, that's pretty cool too. So those are going to be up for sale, possibly. The OBT for sure. I don't really have any plans to want to breed them. And Vlad may be interested in her. I don't know. I have to talk to him. If he's interested in her, then I'll send her to him. And then the Pulcher I definitely do. I'm not sure if I've been a seller, then I'm going to sell her flat out, But if I don't get any good interest in her, then I'm just going to keep her and breed her with my male. That'll breed with my other female too. So I'll get a handful of babies and back into the hobby again. But yeah, he's doing some work. He's all over the place, isn't he? He's probably tickled pink that he's feeding, because you know how GBBs are. They like to eat. You can get some. There you go. You get a through the vent hole look at him. But that's hopefully that roach will fatten him up a little bit, because he is kind of skinny. Yeah, so this weekend's videos are probably not going to be all too exciting. Mostly it'll be stuff about enclosures and substrate and things of that nature. Maybe some enclosures that I use, and I need to clean off my one shelf down here. Yeah, you guys can see that, huh? In the dark. That shelf down there, It's just got some empty enclosures in it. That one I'm probably going to move my Brachypelma albopilosum Nicaraguan sling in after it molts. We'll see how big it is. That's probably what I'm going to do with that red one there. And then the blue top goes with the enclosure way in the back. That one's going to be for the Cinco, the 5-legged avicularia. Once that one molts. And we have that softball enclosure, and we have another one up top there that I can use for most likely the Chromatopelma sasme is probably going to get moved into one of those. Actually, it'll probably go right into that one. Probably won't make much of a change in that one. We'll maybe just change the substrate out and put everything back together. And I'll probably a little bit more dirt to cover up that rock a little bit more. But that one's going to need to move. I'm going to feed that one here today, and if it eats, then I'll move it this weekend. So we may do a rehousing with that. But that bin there has just got some decorations and stuff in it, so I can move that as well as that one there. But I can move now. It's starting to warm up a little bit in here. This room seems to be getting warmer. I don't know. We closed the vent in the bathroom because the bathroom gets so hot, so that sends excess heat my way. So it's been really warm in here. But back behind the centipede, which is going to go up on a top shelf, is the that's the Brachypelma albopilosum hobby form, and the other one is the Chromatopelma simoni female. So she's going to be leaving in May anyway, but we're going to move those two enclosures down to there. And then if I don't get any bites on the other female OBT, I have another enclosure like that. So we'll move her out of the enclosure that she's in into one of those, and then put the 4 of those enclosures down there. So it'll be both OBTs, the Brachypelma albopilosum, and then I can't remember who I was going to put in that one. I was going to put somebody else in that. That's a fossorial, but I can't remember who, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can't remember. I'm drawing a big blank here, but yeah. So that'll move. That'll move an enclosure off this shelf down to there. So all 4 of those could be there, which will open up this shelf, which I can then in turn get rid of the shoe boxes and put them into those enclosures I showed you yesterday. So that's kind of my plan for going forward with what I have and then what's coming in. I want to make sure I have something nice set up for the Ornithoctone species louse female when she finally gets here. And then I might, again, whatever I get there in Buffalo from Ruth, and whatever I decide to pick up, because she's got a 3-inch Ceratojaris marshali that I told her I was interested in. So if she puts it off to the side, then that'll be something I'll be picking up for the Chromatopelma simoni pair that I'm going to bring to her. So I'll need something, to put that guy, and that may be what I was thinking putting into there would be the marshali. Although I do want to set up one of those marshalis or another darlingi in less substrate and just see it do a bunch of web tunnels too. I mean, oh, look at, we're drinking. So you could see where he put the roach. He abandoned the roach and he came over to the water, and he's drinking water now. So, and of course he went to the one that probably is almost already wicked out, but yeah, so there's our adventures with Arkham. Again, we'll see what happens with him. I would imagine his next molt by the end of the year, he'll mature, and if he doesn't, definitely the following one after that. He's pushing, stretched out. He's 4 inches. He's got to be 4 inches. So I would imagine his next molt will be the end of him, and then hopefully by then Nikita will have molted, and we'll have the breeding of those two. Fingers crossed. I've been watching videos from Austin, stuff that he's done, and a couple other people that have bred them, and what to look for the female right away. I mean, it's got to happen like right away, and if you don't see it, then you got to get the male out of there because she's not going to be ready for it. So hopefully she'll be a good girl, and we'll have baby GBB sometime next year. That would be kind of nice. So thanks again for watching and hanging out with Arkham, listening to me babble, and we'll see everybody this weekend. Bye-bye.